Morning everyone, welcome to our broadcast of the first day of this NRMA Insurance Ashes series here in Perth. I'm David Gower and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell, who has a bit more information for us on the pitch. Morning Alison.
Good morning David. It's a grassy deck today. There are also a few dry patches, and once the moisture dries out after a session or two, those areas will provide a bit more variation in pace and bounce for the quicks.
Right, we're almost ready to get going here. The captain giving his team some select words, Alison. What do you make of the opening batter's recent form?
Usman Khawaja, the Australian veteran out in the middle, has a career average of nearly 44. He's had a terrific career. He was a bit scratchy in the Caribbean earlier in the year on some tough pitches. Did make a career high score earlier in the year against Sri Lanka. They want to get Australia off to a great start.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Wow, that missed the lot. They've gone up here. It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Well bowled, Lord, a rash shot. Going with pace now. Dug that out well. And what a shot that is, into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Drives it, wild shot.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Played and missed. Right out of the middle. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. England might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. Nice, solid defensive shot. New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Chance to run two. Nicely collected by the fielder. Big shout from the bowler. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close, might be worth a look. Stokes saw how confident the keeper was, and that trust has netted them a wicket. The pressure will be on the new batter coming out. Stokes, I'm sure, will be imploring the bowlers to keep the screws tightened. Almost caught the edge. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Went for the drive, but missed. Slip Corden very confident. They've gone up here. The batsman deciding to review this, but it looked plumb live.
The umpire's got that one wrong.
Head was confident with the challenge. You could tell with their body language from the get-go. And they now have a second chance. Times that shot to perfection.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Wood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Good shot, but finds the fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Labuschagne has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice, solid defensive shot. Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Dug that out well. Fielder collects that one, no problem. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Now then, massive shout. Good crowd in this morning for day one. A real carnival atmosphere inside and outside the ground. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Chance to run two. Labuschagne with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem. Atkinson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Went for it, but almost caught the edge. Nicely played, runs one. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Solid shot, going for four.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Cars coming back on. Interesting choice. They found the going tough early with the ball. Considering how these two batters are scoring, this is quite a challenge coming up. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. No. Terrible shot. Nice, solid defensive shot. It's the outside edge. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Nicely played.
Good return back from the deep.
Dug that out well. Well played, but he finds the fielder that time. Brook collects. Nice shot by the batsman. Wow, that missed a lot. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Misses everything. Well bowled, lured, a rash shot. Nicely played, runs one. Brook very nicely out on the boundary. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Chance to run two. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Just about the perfect line and length there. Nice, solid defensive shot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Played and missed. Well played, could be a quick single. Straight to the fielder. New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker's end. Shot should pick up a run. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nice shot, runs possible. Green has taken guard and is ready to go. We'll be looking to settle in and work the ball around. Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Almost caught the edge. It's a very strong appeal here on the pads, and they've gone up. Carey needs to support his teammate. It's at the other end, who's settled in nicely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Carey.
Ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Chance to run two. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Great shot, great timing. That's a great stop. It was going all the way otherwise.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
There could be a couple if they hustle.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Nicely played, runs one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Went for it, but almost caught the edge. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter, and the batter was up to it. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Well played, could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nearly pegged his leg stump. That's better. Certainly didn't try and overplay it and placed it beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wood ready at the top of their mark. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. No, terrible shot. Oh, superb timing. Dug that out well. Fielder gathers that one up. Wow, that missed a lot. Nice, solid defensive shot. Hazelwood taking their time to take guard and inspect the field placements, just trying to calm down a bit before facing. Misses everything. Got him, 2 in 2 balls. After the fall of that last wicket, the new batter walks out.
Lyon.
Will be looking for a strong start to their innings. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Immaculate timing there.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh boy, that's so close to leg. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shot. It was definitely close, might be worth a look.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Right out of the middle of the bat. Nice shot, runs possible. Someone different now to bowl at brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Dug that out well. Nice shots, but straight to the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played. Nice, solid defensive shot. of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Great timing, right out of the meat of the bat. Archer back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Well played, could be a quick single. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Through the gap, great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they save some runs there. Big shout from the bowler on the pads, and they've gone up. Strong consideration for review. Looked out to me though, and I can see Michael nodding in agreement.
If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Played and missed. This is a big appeal. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard, but the amount of time left in the batting available, they can make this into something really substantial.
All sets. First ball of the Ashes.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely shot, but found the fielder.
Duckett left alone, through to the keeper.
Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Came very close to clipping the leg stump there.
Crawley left alone again and taken by the keeper.
Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. That's gone straight to the fielder.
Well left and through to the keeper. No shot offered.
So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. Australia don't manage to get a wicket, but they've kept the shackles on with some consistent bowling. That's been extremely hard to score against.
Duckett watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nicely played. Strong arm in, hit the stumps too, very nice.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Crawley leaves it alone again.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Returned back in from the deep, well directed as well. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. couldn't get it through the field. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder. Wow, that missed the lot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Brilliant. That will take some catching.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Chance to run two.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Nice looking shots, but found the fielder.
Left alone, taken by the keeper. Duckett offers no shot.
Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder.
Left alone by the batter.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Doesn't beat the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder, though.
Crawley lets it go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Duckett doesn't offer a shot.
Thick edge, no, that's racing away.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Duckett left alone, through to the keeper.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nearly pegged his leg stump.
That was a tight leave. Keeper with the gather. Crawley offers no shot.
Good shot, but finds the fielder.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Great dive. That's how to back up your bowler and help build pressure. Score has halted a bit the last half hour. It's a good opportunity to find some rhythm with this new spell. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot. Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they save some runs there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Stark did well. Was a well-timed shot. Had it covered.
Crawley watched it carefully and left alone.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Left alone and through to the keeper again.
Thin edge,
Carey.
with the catch, and that's out. And out. Simple catch taken by the wicketkeeper. Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Pope would not have been happy if he got bowled leg stump. Pope played that well off the spinner, but straight to the fielder.
Pope watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Watch carefully, but no shot offered. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot should pick up a run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Close to the stumps, but he left it alone very confidently. Great shot, at least one on offer. Stark with a nice bit of fielding. The ball was going at a rate of knots and they collected it brilliantly.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot. That's gone straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Chance to run two. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Wow, that missed a lot.
Pope watchful there and through to the keeper.
Well fielded, was struck cleanly off the spinner and he saved some runs.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Edge, what a great seed.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Bowlers.
Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now.
Crawley left alone through to the keeper.
Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort definitely save some runs. Stark collects. Nice shot by the batsman. Fantastic effort by the fielder. Had that covered and saved some runs.
Crawley watched it carefully and left alone.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Came very close to clipping the leg stump there. No shot offered.
Crawley leaves it alone again.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Left alone by the batter.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder has some work to do. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Fielder gathers that one up.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Boland.
Got behind that one nicely. This will be close. will want to make a good start. Otherwise, it'll be a very long walk back to the pavilion. Timed that well, but found the fielder. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Edged, but it falls safe. And taken. Nice reactions, and he held on to it safely. My word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
The bowler appears to have lost their footing on their way up to the crease. Dug that out well. Nicely collected by the fielder. Misses, and how did that not hit? Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Caught the edge and out. Super bowling. And taken. Great catch. Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. Will hope to continue this form for their team. Gone on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's a solid shot. Well played off the spinner, but found the fielder.
Stokes watchful there and through to the keeper.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nice, solid defensive shot. Good shot, but finds the fielder. Went for it, but almost caught the edge.
Stokes left alone again and taken by the keeper.
Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a fiver. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. It was a beautiful shot, but the fielder did an exceptional job. Head did brilliantly. The batter went after the spinner and they backed their bowler up.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Almost caught the edge.
Stokes watched it carefully and left alone.
No. Terrible shot.
Decides to leave again.
Dug that out well. Stokes, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lyon having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far and just needs the one for a fiver. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Good work by the fielder. It was a well-timed shot and they managed to get the stop. Ah, that was a nice shot, beautifully timed, but found the fielder who did well to get their body behind the ball. This is a big appeal. Carey holds the catch and the batsman has to go. Carey with the straightforward catch, lovely bit of keeping. Atkinson on their way out the middle, but won't be facing just yet. Stokes with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well bowled, lured, a rash shot.
No shot offered there.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Chance to run two. Smith fields that one. Nicely played shot too. Green will look to follow up that wicket with another delivery in that corridor of uncertainty. Wow, that missed the lot.
Atkinson watchful there and through to the keeper.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Fielder with the gather. Well-timed shot off the spinner, but couldn't pick the gap.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Atkinson watched it carefully and left alone. Atkinson offers no shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
Archer doesn't offer a shot.
Dug that out well.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Atkinson would not have been happy if he got bowled leg stump. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Stark coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cars out at the crease will be looking to settle in quickly and work their way in. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. That's gone straight to the fielder.
Cars watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Decides to leave again.
Boland.
Coming back into the attack, they'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder.
Labuschagne.
Collects. Nice shot by the batsman. End of the over, and the umpire signals for tea. Australia showing us all what they're capable of doing to teams. Bowling perfection, but you can only sit and admire. I'm going to have a lie down. See you soon. Nice, solid defensive shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Cars.
Has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Fielder gathers that one up.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Dug that out well. He'll be aiming full and straight.
No shot offered there.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Lyon back into the attack.
Pass, lets it go through to the keeper. And left alone again, through to the keeper again.
Nice shot, but the fielder collected simply enough, backing up their spinner nicely.
Cast, watchful there, and through to the keeper.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they saved some runs there. Atkinson might need to mark centre again. Almost took leg stump there. Edged it. Peach of a ball. Time to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Played and missed. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Went for it, but almost caught the edge. Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely saved some runs. Oh boy, that's so close to leg.
Cast, watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Outside edge, doesn't carry. A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Nicely played, runs one. Straight to the fielder.
Wood left alone, through to the keeper.
Well timed, but found the fielder. Atkinson with a beautifully timed shot, but picked out the fielder, who did well to gather it. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Wood lets it go through to the keeper.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Nicely played.
Wood watched it carefully and left alone.
Chance to run two. Good shot, but finds the fielder. What a catch. Have a look at that. Dived away, fully extended at fourth, and they've taken a screamer.